and brought to you by Artisport tonight is none other than Chris Betts.
Yeah.
Is this the walkout song?
He wanted a walk-up music. What do you think? What do you think, Betts?
I've been drunk since Adam crossed the finish line yesterday, so I love it.
Yeah. Well, you wanted some walk-in music. We got it. That's Stone Cold, I think, walk-in music right there.
Yeah.
Congratulations
What's up,
on the
Bo?
win, buddy.
It feels good. Happy to be here.
Now, level of anger or sadness when he lost the lead in Moto 2.
Like, get the fuck out of the way. It's not like you're in 30th. Your mom and girlfriend are watching, hoping you get past and lap so you get some TV time. Just fucking move. If you move, GL is going to say, oh, my God, look at those lappers being consummate professionals. But instead, he takes down the wonder child. Don't even get me started.
So it's a good thing that we do not know who that lapper was, because chances are high that the DM would be blowing up.
I probably would have caught a case.
That is your Race Tech round of the night, racetech.com. Pulp20 is the code to save.
So what is the option? Let's have a solution, Betts.
Yeah, what is your solution for this, Betts?
So the solution is, if you're on correct me if I'm wrong, IndyCar F1 has like that crazy little push-to-pass button.
Right.
So if you're on the lead lap, you have a third button on your bike. You have the starter, the kill switch, and then you have a horn. If you're on the lead lap, you have a fucking train horn. So triple-digit assholes get the fuck out of the way so we don't lose the win.
Oh.
So, and you can
Where's the fucking horn at, though, on the bike?
Doesn't matter.
Kiefer, we actually have something like this for Vegas to Reno, where the trucks, they hit a button and it pops up on a bike. It like lights up and it rings.
Uh-huh.
So when the trucks are catching the slower bikes, they know to get off the road.
I'll be down.
So they already kind of have
So you mean to tell me this fucking Vegas to Reno race, which, I mean, Vegas is pretty close to Reno, right? That can't be far.
It's like 600 miles, 540
Holy
or something.
shit. Okay. But I mean, these guys got it. Like, Talon works for Steve, and he's racing a race where they have this intricate system.
It's it adds weight, though. These Supercross guys wouldn't be into it.
Do you want it to be like a beep beep or?
No, I want it to be like a get the fuck out of the way.
Like a ridgeline horn.
And so, what's to prevent?
Yeah.
What's to prevent?
Yeah.
What is to prevent a guy coming up on a guy in the battle for 18th, and he blows the horn, and the guy in 17th thinks he's getting lapped, and then that guy gets the spot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Crippling fines.
Crippling fines. And you got to prove that he used the horn. You got to sense it. You got to have a sensor or something.
If there's any malicious intent behind the horn, $100,000.
So that's more than A-Ray makes in 4 years.
I mean, let's just give it to 9. He's the only guy fucking coming up on anyone at light speed.
Oh, okay. All right. So
It's just JT had to do some serious calming down in the group text and remind me. I was screaming so loud I couldn't hear Weege say that he still had the overall. Like, I was throwing a fit, and I happened to check my phone, and JT's like, "Hey, let's just take a breath. We still got it."
Yeah, absolutely. And you did say on Twitter, if he goes 1-1, come over. I'm going to light my house on fire.
I did say I was going to burn my house down.
God.
My insurance agent is a family friend. He follows me on Twitter. He says it's going to be a tough one to sell.
Yeah, really, right? Damn. Congratulations on the win, though.
Oh, we're so stoked. Hannah left after the first moto because I was a ball of everything in the house.
So
she just left.
Okay, so also too, nice job for Adam to ride in support of Eli.
Oh my God, how heroic, and I don't even know what, like, knight in shining armor of him to win that race for him and the team and for Eli. And, I mean, it melts my heart to see team tactics like that.
Do you have anything to say to Dylan?
Fuck that guy. Kick rocks. He can hold our jock straps. I mean,
you pass him in points. You're third in points now.
It's on. It's been on. Everyone knows it. The train's coming. Get aboard or get out the way. New
Fantastic.
era has opened yesterday.
Yesterday.
New era has started.
I mean, he rode well.
He did.
And he could look, we already said, Bet, at the beginning of the show, no one's got more speed than him. No one.
No, not even close.
Well, it's close, but no. Anyways,
It's close.
yeah, it's close.
Okay.
But when you add the endurance and maybe no mistakes, now you have something.
Well, let's be real here. Since A1, he hasn't been in peak shape. He's just been hurt and then rushed to get back on the bike, dominate the shit out of it for what he's got. And then now, behind the 8-ball, everyone was looking at his ass cheeks the whole night because he was in front of everyone, and he wasn't even at 100%.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I rest my case.
You passed Eli in the points.
Does he have a broken finger?
Yeah, dude, I woke up to a picture from him of his finger, and I knew first qualifying had ended by about the time I woke up. I'm like, what the fuck could this guy be sending me right now? And it was just an ugly picture of his finger. So I think we won.
Do you have any comments on that flagger?
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh my God.
Turn my speakers down.
Are we going like I would put money on it that the people that Phil calls bingo for in Canada would do a better fucking job than these people.
Okay, I rewatched this a couple times. The flag was out.
But you're out there to protect the sport. The integrity of the sport is in your hands.
I agree.
You better stand on that inside line that he's hucking and landing and turning on you better put your body in front of that bike to make sure it goes around you. None of this rink-a-dink wave on the side of the track shit half-ass like you're directing a plane into the fucking terminal. No, like you got the future of a sport out there. Put your fucking body in the way.
Like
it's amazing, and the team managers do get upset about this, where the flaggers come from and how much training they get. Like, you have $1 million athlete out there and $1 million team, and it could literally be taken down by someone clueless about waving a flag. Like, I've seen examples of terrible flagging over the years. I can't get countless.
The people at Not Scary Farm get more of a fucking tryout for their job than the flaggers do.
Oh my God.
They go through a rigorous process of just scaring people and being fucking weirdos, but we got millionaire athletes out there, and they say, hey, you know what? You got enough teeth. Let's party. Get out there. Give them hell. I mean, what the fuck?
Betts, you wouldn't think Adam won the way Betts is acting.
Man.
Like,
there's a lot of downside.
He's very,
lot of adversity we had to overcome out there.
He's very angry about the whole thing, and his guy won. Artofsport.com bringing you Chris Betts on the show, by the way. Race Tech rant, flaggers,
Horns,
lappers.
Horns. Just get out of the way.
Look, I may be on your Kickstarter stand thing, but this horn thing I can't get into. I can't do it.
You mean to tell me you're on the gyroscopic Kickstarter, but you're not on the horn?
I mean, I feel like there's no way it'd be monitored as – there's no way it can monitor. They can't monitor it that well. They can't even fucking find Weimer the correct amount. They find JT. So it's like –
What?
It's a long story, but people that are listening, they get it. Like, it's going to – people are going to use it, when they're not supposed to, and there's no one's going to be able to prove it.
They plug the bikes in. I watch Oscar plug in Adam's bike to a fucking computer after the race. You mean to tell me we can't determine who's on the lead lap?
We have a photo we're going to tweet out. Thanks to our buddy Kellen of your design, right, Betts? Your design.
Yes.
Okay.
He did it quick too. So
you're saying it's so quick that it's like, why not for real life? I mean, look how fast Kellen did it.
I sent it to Adam and I told him it was in the developmental stages, and he's all for it.
So he wants the horn. Okay.
What's it going to do? It's not going to hurt anyone.
Well, train horn. It's a train horn.
And $100,000 fine if you use it improperly.
Yeah. So A-Ray, lay off the horn, bro.
That's the horn.
Hey, I also, can we go side for a sec? It's like sidebar here.
Okay.
Why do we not support A-Ray quitting that team?
Because what else is he going to do? He has to go buy bikes then.
Kiefer.
Okay.
I could put a fuel plug on his bike and fucking send him out there, and he would come back with a bike.
Look,
Like, he wouldn't DNF my bike.
what
are we doing?
I get it. It's not the whole team's fault. I think they've had some issues since the mud. I think that didn't help things. I don't think, the team supported them with what they can do. And it's a tough thing. A-Ray's hard on bikes, plain and simple. Yes,
Yeah.
some of these things are not A-Ray's fault, but he is hard on machines in outdoors. Supercross is a different story. Outdoors, man, especially the mud, the deep conditions, there's a lot of load on that. And A-Ray,
You want to hear my
compounds that 2-3-fold.
My theory is that the team's in on it. They're just playing, like, Steve has created this character. Like, when A-Ray blows up a bike, like, Steve gets all the clout in the world, gets all the retweets, like, oh, A-Ray bike blew up, don't pick him, right?
A-Ray down, A-Ray bike down.
A-Ray down's his most favorited tweet of the weekend. So my theory is that SKB is on the payroll.
SGB.
SGB is on the payroll, and they're sending him out there with rubber bolts and screws, and they're just cashing checks.
I mean, we got the horn. Hey, what did you think of the fly racing formula style slogan?
Oh, my God. Do we not screen any of these? I mean, I'm on the show, but do we not screen any of these callers?
I mean, it's Liz, dude. It's a chick. We don't get that many chick callers, and she sounded cute.
She said she had a slogan. She didn't tell me what the slogan was. I thought it might be good. Might be good.
Look, I'm fine with Liz's slogan. It wasn't great, but we're gonna give it another shot.
We don't have too many women that call in, so when we get them, we take them.
Yeah, grow the sport. Am I right? Grow the sport.
Exactly.
Racetech.com.
Simps.
Racetech Rant of the Night. Chris Betts, horn, rubber bolts, flaggers,
SKB.
S-flaggers.
SKB.
And
SKB.
Nick's on the phone. Nick has been a flagger. Nick, you're a flagger?
Hey, Steve. Hey, yeah, I've been around a while, and I like to flag because the speed is a lot different when you're on the track,
Yep.
But I will say, we had Mike LaRocco Sr. in our ear all the time. He ran it, for a long time.
Yep.
And they do tell you to stay off the track. But if you're like me, where I've been doing it for a long time, I would get out and get in front of guys like Costello or Kiefer or whatever. I'd get in front of them and flag, and it was no big deal. But they mostly, for the majority of it, you have to stay off the track, and you cannot get in front of the person or the bike.
It seems like they don't even get too close to the track sometimes, though, Nick. Like they're they're 5 feet from the edge of the track.
It's like they're a room away, just yelling, like, go to the left.
Well, if you're standing down there and they're coming down, like the last race that was here in Vegas, I was standing at the end of the rhythm section. Those guys are hauling ass. So it's like if they crash, you're in danger. So they want you to stay back. They want you to stay back, but when somebody crashes, you're supposed to run up in there, but not on the track. And then just try to wave as best you can, but not hit a rider. And, but if you're in a safe spot, as far as me, if I'm in a safe spot for, safe but not safe, I'll get out and get in front of the person. You know what I mean?
Well,
forget the bike. You want to protect the rider.
If AC would have gone through you and you would have died, you would have gone out a hero. I just want you to know that.
Hey, if AC would have gone through me, then I would have been fine.
Yeah.
I would have been fucking go.
Yeah.
Go.
Whoa.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm sorry for yelling, buddy.
That's fine.
I just AC pumps.
Yeah, no,
AC does that to people.
Take a breath.
He does that to people. Chris knows. We all know. Yeah, absolutely. It's understandable.
Did he just scream into the phone?
He did. Yeah.
What did he say?
Go.
Ash Ash, you have a better idea than a horn? Ash.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah.
So, hey man, MotoGP, which is one of your favorite sports.
Absolutely. Yep.
What they do is they've all got a little LED thing, like sort of where your crossbar would be,
yeah.
And they can send very simple sort of messages, nothing too tech, sort of what the equivalent of like a pit board would be, with the telemetry going around the track. There's 4 different sectors, I think. Is it clever enough to sort of maybe set up some sort of signal where a little LED thing comes up on the bar and says leader behind you, blue flag, or is that way too high tech for
I think
motocross?
it's way too high tech when you include the mud and the rain and everything else
Right.
on there. But I mean, a horn, you just a Phillips screw will just wrap a horn around a handlebar.
These guys can't even see a blue fucking flag. How do you expect them to read their handlebars?
Yeah.
Look,
Ash, is Betts the angriest you've ever seen a fan of a rider who won?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he'd be pumped up. I thought he'd be pissed as nits.
Right.
Well, maybe he is, but it's
Oh.
angry drunk. It's not happy drunk.
No, he's
No,
angry.
no, I'm happy, bro. I'm so happy.
Fuck my ass.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's me.
thanks.
You're rich and your favorite dude won, man. You gotta be pumped.
I
See?
appreciate you, Ash.
How about
Thanks, man.
Hey, Betts, thanks, Ash. Thanks for calling. Thank you. Betts, how about the guy that said you're a washed up catcher and you're like, I'm not washed up
Yeah.
yet. I'm still playing ball.
Like, washed up is like JT's washed up. He's been out for a minute.
Right. Right.
I'm still in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's our listeners.
I'm not like the biggest. I'm no mega prospect, but I'm still in the
it doesn't
thick of
even
it.
matter. We're not even talking about baseball. We're talking about moto. So
No,
why?
but someone didn't want him on the show tonight because he was a washed up catcher.
Oh my God.
Um,
Well, let's hold on. The flagger situation. How do they get the flaggers? When do they get them?
I don't know, bro.
I need to know
The
this.
night before at the bar. Who knows?
I'm just wondering, and maybe something for Davey. How do they get the flaggers? When do they decide? I know they randomly take them from clubs like local motorcycle clubs and things like that.
Dance clubs.
Yeah, but some of
See,
these.
I thought
Hold on. Some of
I
these
thought they just
people
got
that
to go for it.
some of these people that are flagging, I'm looking at. They do not look like they ride at all. There was some at the amateur national. There was one girl. I didn't even know what the fuck she was doing, and I'm like freaking out.
At the pro race at Loretta's.
At no amateur. Oh
No. I was watching and I'm
Yeah.
like, this chick does not.
It might have been the same one.
I wonder if it was.
I bet you it was.
I'm
Was she
like-
in Storyland?
I don't know where Storyland is.
That the far back area?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, anyway, I just would know the process of how that works. I know it doesn't pay much.
Right.
I know we'll never have a normal flagger union. God forbid if we do that, because
What
that
about
costs
what about
money.
a safety crew to go each week? Oh God, imagine
That's
what
what
that
I'm
would
saying.
cost.
Like
Yeah,
a flagger, like
Right.
okay, we got the same flaggers every week. They
yeah.
travel with
Yeah,
the,
that's too much money.
but it's safety
Well, I
of
mean-
riders.
Yeah.
Why are we
Happy
compromising?
Happy Gilmore's caddy is more qualified than some of these fucking flaggers. Let's be real.
Art of Sport bringing you Chris Betts on the show. Betts, so
Love their products.
congratulations on the win for Adam. I think he's fine with you coming on representing him. I think he's fine.
I talked to him earlier. I don't know. I don't speak on behalf of him. Can we stop congratulating me when he wins on Twitter and Instagram, people? It makes me feel like an asshole.
No, we cannot.
I'm sitting on the couch, drinking, eating, hanging out, and this guy breaks a finger in qualifying, whatever he does, and goes out and gets torn apart out there and wins a moto, and I'm getting the congrats, and I just feel like an absolute asshole.
This is what
You're
Pulp-
the hype man, though,
this
dude.
is what Pulpamex does.
I am the hype man.
This is what Pulpamex does. It's really sad. And what's
I
funny,
am the hype
Betts,
man.
is you have your whole career, you're grinding away in the minors, you're trying to be a pro baseball guy, and like nobody really realizes that with the moto side of
Dude,
things.
I tweeted something out baseball related probably 4 hours ago, and we'll call it 30 favorites. 20 of the people that favorited it, no chance they have even heard of baseball.
Right.
It's just all pulp people, and I have this blind following from you, and it's fucking awesome, and it's hilarious,
And so your baseball guys thought you bought followers?
Yeah, a bunch of guys in my group text thought that I bought followers because my "Let's fucking go" tweets were getting 100+ favorites.
Look it, we need Betts to follow Adam around as Cianciarulo's hype man. When Cianciarulo gets on the podium, starts his speech, you have Betts in the background. Yeah, that was a good race. Yeah, that was a good race. And then Cianciarulo's like, yeah, my bike was working. My shit was working tight.
Yeah.
And then just have him in the background, just
Yeah.
being the hype guy.
And bouncing. He's
Yeah.
He's got to bounce. He's got
Like
to
every now and
bounce.
again, just go, yeah.
Bounce behind Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a nightmare at the races or watching at home, but especially at the races. I'm really conscious about being quiet because I never know who's around me.
you really don't want to screw this up for Adam. I know we've had this talk. You're like, I don't want to
Yeah.
be like, I don't want to be the guy that's like, look at fucking AC's friend.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
like
AC's
So
weirdo
the
guy.
worst,
Right.
the worst part is your fans hear me on the show just getting super hyped on him.
yeah.
And then at the races, I'm sitting in the pits under the tent, minding my own business, on my phone, just staying out of the way. And I get people walking by just screaming at me about AC. And I just like put my head down and I try not to acknowledge any of them.
Right.
Oh my God, it's a tough look. But I created this monster, I guess.
Yeah. You had to tell your baseball buddies. Now I got these followers. This guy I know does a show from a basement, an internet show in the basement. So yeah, good times.
I had no idea.
Yeah, good
Hey,
times.
you know what was really disappointing was when I walked into Kiefer's garage and I was expecting to see like 2023s and bikes that were ran on fucking like
Yeah.
rocket fuel or it's just all just normal bikes, like just a normal dude with a lot of dirt bikes.
Well,
And
there's-
I couldn't
there's
have
a-
been more disappointed.
There's a guy weed whacking in the backyard.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think everyone thinks that too. And I went in there and I made sure to look at the garage. And listen to this though, he opens the garage door and race gas just assaults my nose.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, holy shit, Chris! Like it is. There's fumes rolling out. of
That
this
can't
place.
be good because I don't smell it
He
anymore.
goes, he goes, I don't smell it. And I'm sitting there just huffing it, like getting a head rush and lightheaded. And him and Heather are like, doo, like, yeah, man, I don't know what you're talking about. You're
Nah.
crazy.
Waiting for the cheese to harden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, Tim Ritchie, the owner of Redbud, wants me to have a Pulpamex ride day or a race. Are you in for this?
I'm in. Just tell me what gear to hit the leap in, and I'll survive it.
Okay.
That would be great. He could do it.
Kiefer, do you think that I could do without any practice, just a talk through, just a verbal coaching? And you've seen me stall the bike out of the truck right out the gate.
Yeah.
Do you think that I would survive the leap at full commitment or the whoops at full commitment better?
Oh God, that's equally as fuck.
If you're in a group, I want everybody to know that if you're in a group text with Chris Betts, you get the weirdest fucking questions like this one sent to you every day.
Man,
Every day.
I'm gonna have to say, you're gonna have to hit the whoops. That's safer for you.
You think so?
I think so. Because
Dude,
simply you're
I
just
don't
gonna be
know.
closer to the ground
When you cartwheel.
when you cartwheel, and this leap, you're gonna be 5 stories up in the air, and you're gonna be coming down like a ton of bricks.
But if I get told or if I follow someone into it, I'm going to be set up for the backside. I'm just not going to make it on the bike there. My trajectory is going to be to the backside of the jump. So I'll have a downslope.
I don't want to be there when this happens. I don't want to be there.
Hey, Betts, how about Stu showing up?
Oh, my God.
Dude, just
How
hanging.
about – and just the poor guy, every time they show him cheering on – he did cheer on AC – cheering on whoever he was cheering on, he's just got a fucking TV camera in his ass.
Yeah.
Like they would not leave him alone. No wonder he doesn't come.
Oh, Betts is going that way. I didn't know. Okay. All right.
Actually,
I mean,
they didn't show him that
The
much, I don't
guy,
think.
oh, dude. If you stood on the side of a jump, how many times did they show you?
Me?
Yeah.
0.
They showed that fucker 6 times in one moto, it felt like. And just like the poor guy's just waving his riders on, and he's got a camera up his ass.
He's back, though, man. He's back. We have to see him.
Absolutely. I know it's great, but it's just like let the guy live. Like let him enjoy it.
He's lived long. He's good. He's been gone long enough. We need to see him.
He owes the sport.
Yeah,
the
he's
media.
gone.
Yeah. Listen,
Steve pestered him and told him like, I'm a big fan. Like, will you take a picture of me?
I know. Like.
You never know when you're going to get that chance again. That's why you do it.
That's true.
I got some heat. I put on my Instagram with a photo of Stu. I said, my goat.
Oh, boy.
Oh, fans, some people didn't like that at all.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got some DMs.
Where's the discrepancy between him and Adam? I don't get it.
Exactly. I don't understand it either. Oh, man. Chris Betts on the show tonight, celebrating the big win. Also giving us the Race Tech rant of the night. Flaggers and lappers.
So does this celebration go to the next race then?
I think we still got 10 more days.
Okay.
I had the in-laws and my parents over with my fiance last night for dinner, and I was just sitting at the head of the table just telling myself everyone's here celebrating the win.
Can I just say, though, like, I'm not where you are with Dylan. Like, I'm not where you are. I get it. But his fucking tweet, like, he was joking, right?
Oh no.
Do you think, Marks? Do you think he was joking?
About having to support
Yeah.
Eli?
Yeah.
I don't think he
Like
was.
tongue in cheek.
Oh,
Like
What
when
did he say? I didn't
Like
read the
when
tweet.
I talk about Alex Martin winning the national title. You know what I mean? I
Yeah, I don't think it was that.
have my tongue
personally.
in my cheek yelling Troll Train.
At the time, I bet he really thought that Adam was there to support Eli. to win the
Dylan, you know
championship.
Dylan,
Yeah,
superfan Dylan, tweeted out that AC is there to ride in support of Eli's quest for the title.
This isn't the Tour de France. Like,
I
like there's
I
no
mean-
domestiques in motocross. You know,
This tweet was insane.
they ride for
Dude,
themselves.
I sat on that for weeks. Weeks. I just was boiling at it, looking at it, thinking of my response, and as soon as he crossed the line, I quote tweet, "See you later," off to hiding.
Didn't block him.
No, because I love it. I live for this shit, dude.
I live for
he,
this
he
shit.
does. He does.
Oh my god.
All right, Betts. We're gonna let you go. Darian Sinai's coming up. But again, good job out there at Redbud with him. I know you were on his shoulder the whole time. So
Thank you. Where are we going next?
Millville.
Millville. All right, we'll see you there.
All right, sounds good, Betts. See you,
See
man.
ya.
Thank
See you,
you.
fellas.
All right, see ya. That's Chris. I could have him on every week. I could.
You love it.
I do.
That's your shit. That's right up your alley.
Telescopic kickstand, the
Yes.
horn, mud supercross races.
What's
Whoops, Redbud.
What's fucked up is some of these dumb things that he comes up with. If you really look into them, it's not that stupid. Like you're like, well, that could possibly work if we did something like that. That's what's so crazy.
James.